Alright, you dudes come this way. Notice we have another plate. Knowledge check. Quick save.
Ha! A trivial task.
Mordecai ordered us to die. We died. If Mordecai orders us to rise, we will rise. That's why we have undead. I'm not going to activate the plate yet. We don't know what this triggers. Appears to be blue. But we have plenty of green spots that opened up when she hit that trigger out there. So let's continue to explore. Here's the blue one. Okay, so now we know where that leads to. I don't know that's going to shut off the green, but you see we have a path here. See that? And again, another blue door.
Follow if you dare.
And another blue door. Okay, so now we do know we have to hit that damn thing. It's okay. The reason I do it this way is because, again, I don't know if this triggers something that locks us out somewhere else. So explore everything first. Prove to yourself that you need to hit another trigger. Okay, you hear several doors open, one of them nearby. So again, your hint.
I do what I must.
One down over here.
We'll do it the hard way.
We pissed off the barbarians. It's alright. Liza. Charge this fool. Yeah, you can. Oh, puppers. Downside is this is now we're going to be kind of trapped here. Fortunately, I think we can get through this way. There we go. Bastard just tried to fight me. You see that shit? You a-hole. Juba lost. I'm not going to use bombs. Or flanking this guy so we get some sneak attack. No. Oh, barbarians again. I keep forgetting that. Damn it. Coming from the south, put together to work on the dog, so I don't care about that so much. Proto in your turn. Miri.
Bring it.
Tristan.
Repent!
Didn't help us out here, buddy. Ooh, nice crit though.
For I am not.
I'm going to have her charge this fool down here. Why? Because when he shoots, she'll get an attack of opportunity. And she was able to scare him. See the little haze on his body? Kind of hard to make out, but you can see it if I take the cursor off. That means she's that target has been scared, feared, terrorized, something like that. And that's a penalty to their swing, penalty to their saves. I have the same effect on this guy. Now to watch this beautifulness. Now, I'm not going to buff my weapon. I could. I'm not going to. Why? I have a couple of feats, in fact I have several feats that set up a specific attack chain. So here's the feats you want. You want power attack. You want dazzling display, which you're never going to use. You're going to get Cornigan Smash. And then you're going to get Shatter Defenses. Get those 4 feats. Why do you want those 4 feats? Well, if power attack is on, which it is, which is this thing here, and never shut it off. If I can hit them while they're scared, which is that aura that you see on the sky. Then, because of Shatter Defenses, I catch them basically flat-footed. Okay, it's basically like saying that they don't have any dexterity or any dodge. I just literally, they have to go by their armor and all the other stuff that they have buffing themselves, so it's super easy for me to hit them. Now, having said that, how do you set up the scare effect? Well, that's what Cornigan Smash is for. If you hit them with Cornigan Smash, which is an automatic move, but you have to have power attack on. Anytime you hit a target with Cornigan Smash and power attack on, then there's an intimidation check. That's what made him scared the first time I smacked him in the face. Now he's scared. Now everything should be an easier chance to hit him. Flat-footed. See that? He had hide armor, but he's raging, and he's got reckless stance, so he has an even worse penalty here. So it's like he had an armor class of 10, which is crap. It was super easy for me to hit him. I probably could have hit him, even if I didn't crit, I probably could have hit him 3 separate times with my weapon, my weapon, my weapon, and that probably would have finished him off.
You should have run.
UB. Sneak attack this fool with the crossbow. Boom, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times a lady. Oh no, not the doggo. There's the attack of opportunity. Getting all up and in his grill. Oh yeah, send it again. Do it 1 more time. Oh, Miri, what the hell, hon? Yeah, okay, he's tough. Oh, he's the one with the shield. He's sword and board net. That's cheating. But They have fleshy meat bones. Raw bone shaker. Alright. Go team. What did I hit? Oh, another one over here. Okay, Dora. Boom, solid 76 hit. Jubilos.
Primitive.
Oh, stick attack. Where the hell's these other guys at? I'm not seeing them. Hopefully you haven't messed anything up here. They could be invisible. Distinct possibility. Hopefully we haven't accidentally triggered like another room or something silly. Oh, here they are. Just down the hall. Alright, Nora, can you charge this fool? Fortunately, you can. Juba lost. He's zippy.
I'm positive I found something.
Quantum treasure or something for us to detect. But we're gonna also work on this
Will
barbarian.
they ever learn?
We can do damage to him. Probably should have bombed him though, quite frankly. Ooh, a bunch of whiffing. Love it when that happens. Alright, can you interfere with this fool? Yes, you can. Go get him, hun. Pow. That didn't hit. That's okay. Puppers are going to come and help. Tristan's going to come over here and help. Going to be fine. Alright, now Tristan has this kick-ass power, or spell, called Flame Strike. It's a AoE. It does half damage fire, half damage divine. So again, solid damage.
They go down! Strike! Don't hold back!
Nice work, sir. Do B. Click closer.
A fine use of my talents.
Big tech. Oh, that's pretty. It's funny because he's a barbarian and he's still getting that sneak attack on him. He's gone.
Masterpiece!
Alright, now, back to what we were doing a moment ago. Looting bodies and checking the damn area. Trying to... Oh, Proto managed to get herself back in our good graces. How the hell that happened? She's back on the team. You see this? She was over in the other room. She must have found a way through. We'll have to figure that out. Taking the treasure. Taking the treasure.
I'm off.
Get that stuff. Now, Jubilee said he found something. What the hell did he found? Ah, knowledge world check. There it is.
That was easy.
Mortals are pathetic. Only the dead become closer to God. Well, F your couch. I don't care.
I'm there.
Door.
Child's play.
Now, that one didn't have a trigger on it.
You can thank me now.
Whoa, that was over $2 grand. Any traps?
Child's play.
A little treasury room. I'll take it.
I do what I
That's
must.
odd. But whatevs. Treasure be treasure, yo. Alright, so now we come across another room. Now this is the white door, so now pay attention here. This is going to get weird. This trap, or this trigger, I should say, has a timer associated with it. I'm going to show you here just in a quick second. So, activate it. A door opens somewhere in the dungeon. An unseen mechanism begins ticking, counting seconds. Tick, click. So you see the spinning dial. Click. And now it's back. So you'd have to leave somebody here again to activate the switch to solve the problem somewhere else. Now we do have places we can still go. Remember, she got to us, which means we opened a path to her, which means we probably opened up more doors. Yeah, looks like we got a path up here. That's how she got through. See that? That's cool. We gotta figure out what's over here now.
Ah, test of my abilities.
That was a mighty yell and took 3 steps. I'm a scared. Alright, Miri. Let's do that. Let's do Rage. Get over on this barbarian. Smack. Smack. That'll do. Alright, Proto. In your turn, you're just going to there to activate the trigger. Oh, hell, no. Don't take damage. She's actually a little wounded. It's a little weird. Because she got a... The reason I'm saying that is because she got a plus 33 to her health. I'm not sure when that happened. Did she get like a hasten? Or not a hasten, heroism or something like that on her? Doesn't say so. We got Barbarian and Barbarian. I have him sidestep so he can take this one out. It's closer and therefore causing me problems.
This will hurt.
I think my buff finally wore off on my weapon. Liza. The dogs are going to come through in a moment, so I'm going to charge this archer.
That is quite.
Remember, she's also good at tanking. And scaring, apparently. Okay, Juby can't reach those guys over there, so we might as well just help out here. Not a lot of damage, but it's damage. Oh, that'll work.
Bring it!
Christian. Can hit him with his crossbow now.
Swift.
But didn't. Dora, can you charge this fool from where you're at? You can. Oh, big smackdown. Liza,
We
help
shall
out.
overcome.
Oh, that's the name of that tune. Okay, so now I don't want to accidentally trigger my other character. I've been
I'm off.
pressing backspace to activate the whole team, but my whole team includes her, and she starts walking around doing shit I don't want her doing. She needs to stay by the trap, or by the trigger, excuse me. I'm gonna loot these bodies. Oh, someone had a sweet tooth, had himself a little honeycomb.
I do what I must.
How about this fat bastard? They had money. We'll take the money. Alright, now. Again, we have said that they, she is at a trap that activates, or a trigger that activates multiple doors. Now notice this one here has 3 separate things that you have to activate.
A trivial task.
Making you split your team up even more. Cry not for the dead, for they are blessed. Cry for yourself, for life is suffering. Okay, so now you see we have a door here, and a door here. If you click her face here, and then click that, you zoom to her. Okay? Now watch this. This is a door trigger here. Let's activate it. As soon as we do that, we want to go back to these guys. Okay? Did a door open? Yes, that one right there, and not this one. Okay, so we know which direction it needs to go. And we're on a timer. Get everybody in the room
In due time.
before that door closes shut. Like so. Okay. Stuff in the room. Another plate.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, this was that back room we've already been to. Well, that's cool. We actually read this thing? Yeah, the abyss calls to the abyss. Okay. Again, we have another door here. This plate's already depressed, though. We're not going through that way. Let's activate her again.
I'm there.
Yep, here we go.
I shall end this.
Oop, looks like we lost our door. We lost our puppers. It's okay. Eliza can summon more. We'll do so. There we go. I'll get up in this guy's face. That was good enough to basically take on 3 dudes. Amiri.
Tear them apart!
Finish this dude off. Oh, solid hit though. She can't do anything back there. Christian. Come over here. And try to hold person. Barbarian. There you go. That's your hold person spell. Now they failed it once, but they get to check every combat round. So these save or suck spells tend to suck more than they save. Or sorry, said that wrong. They tend to save more than they straight up suck. But if you catch them for 1 round, then at least it did its job. Now the question is if he's going to continue to fail. So let's actually check his will save. He has a 7. He needs to roll a 9 or better. So there's a pretty good chance on the next combat round he will pass it. So we should probably capitalize on that shit. So how do we do that? Well, I tell you. Come over here.
You should have run!
Kick his ass. And you'll notice something else. He was flat-footed and he's helpless. So he has basically the equivalent of a dexterity of 0, hence the -5, and then he's helpless besides. So he has a -9, and that don't even count his reckless stance and everything else. So he straight up sucks. So it was so easy to hit this guy. And now I intimidated him. See, my intimidation check passed, which means he's scared of me, which he should be, because again I just slaughtered his throat. Well, he can't move. And now every attack from this point on that I swing at him, it'll be more likely for me to hit. Not sure who ploded there. Someone must have moved over. Oh, this guy tried to stand up and everybody ate his face off. Okay, so let's actually work on this guy. Take that. Ooh, they managed to get one in on her, huh? Good on you guys. I do need to remember to AoE heal here. Keep forgetting.
Strike as
Top
one.
off. Boom. Bam. Scared the shit out of him too. He's all kinds of glowing. Dog eats face off. Dog's eating his face off. Eat his face off, dog. Good job. Now, so there is a trick. First, let's have Lindsay or Amiri come over here and charge this fool. Ooh, that was sexy damage. Did force damage with that freaking attack too. I don't know how the hell she pulled that off. And your turn, Christian.
So it's come to this.
Okay, so now you see how this guy's right here? Oh, he was paralyzed. Doesn't look like he is anymore. This little move is called coup de grace. If you highlight it and you don't see an X, then you can coup de grace the target if he's standing right next to you. Which means you basically take your full turn and go, yeah, and then slaughter the bastard with a guaranteed crit. The dog's knocked him down, but also he apparently broke free from his paralysis. So, the best I can do is just swing, swing, swing. No, I'm going to hit him.
Strike!
My force bonus is going. Do B.
Will they ever learn?
Not bad, Judy. Very nice. Okay, we need to get these guys all lumped together now. Alright, and the reason for this is so I can have Christian do this. Again. There we go. Quick save that mess. Now, we are trapped in this room, but remember, she's at the plate where she can open the door, so we're not trapped per se.
I do what I
So we
must.
still want to check the room out, of course. Check for loot, all that jazz. Look for hidden items and trigger switches and traps on the ground. Taking all that, that's another ancient scrap. We're getting real close to having whatever it is that thing is.
I'm off.
Notice we have a trigger here. We can hit it, but we're not going to yet. We'll finish checking out the room. Oh, we got some traps over here, though. Alright, who's my trap person? Doobie? Go do your thing, buddy.
Child's play.
And again, that's XP shared across the entire team as well as the team back home. So that's 135 XP for everybody. So it wouldn't be surprising if we went back home and found out that someone had leveled up after this mission. Cry not for the dead, for they are blessed. Cry for yourself, for life is suffering. Wow, that's a cheery thought. Alright.
There's something here.
Move over here and take that.
You can thank me now.
Potions of heroism, 6. That's awesome. Let's work on that trap.
Child's play.
Interesting little trigger trap, too.
Follow if you dare.
Hey, zombie. I see you. Okay, there we go. Now my damage buff is back on. Ooh, there we go. That's some solid damage. She can't do anything. Remember, she's trapped in here. But remember that trigger trap that we saw way back over here? This blue or white one? I think that opens this door. But she can't come through yet. Juby, I don't mind you using bombs now. Let's take this fool out.
My talents.
We damn near cleared the map, I think, at this point. Pretty damn near. So that's a solid, easy slaughter.
I do what I must.
Nothing we want to take there. Oh, another trap.
Child's play.
Save this mess. Corridor.
There's something here.
Oh. Slow your roll, team. Slow your roll. Let Juby do his thing.
You can thank me now.
Interesting.
I love how they say interesting when they see something that could kill them.
Child's play.
Interesting. Yes, I thought so too. Notice that we managed to find a way out. So that's probably helpful in some way. But it's the yellow placard, so again, we can't get to that side. And again, if there was a way to get to where we're at, we could click it, and you would see the green hash marks. So you clearly know we can't get to that room right now. Same as like this one over here. Same as these ones over here. That's the closest we can get. It'll walk us to it, but that door will be in the way. Now, having said that, again, we know we have another trap that we can trigger, or a plate we can trigger. So we might as well do that. See what it does. An unseen mechanism begins ticking, so now you just want to pause the game, scroll through the area. It did not open her door. Okay, what door did it open? Did it open any of the ones back here that we were looking at a moment ago? Not that one. And not this one. So again, still a dead end. Okay. So what did it open? Is there a door up here? Or was it part of this... where did it go? Part of this one. Probably. It probably opened something else up though, somewhere else. So let's think about this. So I'm going to leave one more person standing right where we're at. Let's leave... oh, we got damage again. Are we taking damage here? Huh. Leaving Tristan behind.
Something bothering you?
To activate this switch. We'll take the rest of the team with us. She
In this world,
can activate this switch again.
especially when I'm around.
And as you can see,
I'm there.
our team here can get through now. Back to this door. Yay. Right? Oop. Got stopped.
I'm losing my
Do it again.
temper.
Where the hell you guys going
I'll
over there?
try.
Come on. Need you to not be dumb. Alright. Clearly, we're missing something else. Is she opening this door up? Possibly. It's the same color, I believe.
Let's move already.
So again, pause it. Get your team selected. Yes.
Fatal mistake.
Oh, we got got zombie fighters now. Alright, what we got? We got hopeless cleric zombie, surrendered fighter zombie, enervated sorcerer zombie. What the hell? Okay, alright, so there's a, not a trick, what do I want to say? There is things to think about here, concerns. Okay, so we have a cleric. So paralysis spells are optional, which might be what he's casting right now. That looks like a hold person or hold monster spell he's got queued up. And we're down 2 teammates, right? It's just the 4 of us here. We left him behind to activate a switch. We left her behind to activate a switch. So now the question is how do we handle this? Well, besides obviously summoning more doggos to just spawn on top of their faces, we can do stuff like AoE moves, right? Stuff that's solid chance for some damage. There we go. Took out 1, 2, not 3 and 4, but that's okay. Introducer. A chance to move in. Amiri's here. She can work on that guy, or this guy. I'm guessing she's going to go for the Anguish Barbarian. Let's rage it up. We'll get him on. Solid damage. Reduced, but still. Ooh, Jesus. Got some hit points on him. But that's okay. Oh, that's where the temporary hit points are coming from her raging. Duh. Forgot about this. I never played Barbarians. She can't do anything here. Liza, on the other hand, can't. So now let's summon the monster horde on their faces. Like so. And then we'll come over here. Ooh, you even detected something. Good job, doggos. But this basically keeps those guys busy, if not killing them outright. Which apparently they have. Now, Jubilos has a chance to bomb this fool. I say we do it. Yep. Here we go. Nice work, sir. And the reason that was important was because it knocked him down. The reason that that's important is A, gives us free swings while he's down on the ground. But if he were to stand back up, the fool would be attacked by everyone surrounding him with attacks of opportunity. And I see a magic bow. As well as another plate. Magic bow. Magic tower shield. Penrod's Hanvaki's letter. Oh, that's our guy. Taking all that. Taking that thing. Oh, is this Penrocky? Let's read that letter, shall we? Let's do by newest, oldest. Penrod Hanvaki's letter. Mathian, my beloved brother, read this and heed my words. This expedition to Iobaria is the stupidest idea I've ever heard of. This is pure madness. If you are lucky, you'll come back empty-handed, a fool in the eyes of all Gralton. But if unlucky, you won't come back at all, leaving your wife a widow, your children orphans, and me, Erodin, forbid, the heir and head of our insane family. I beg you by every god and their mother, forget this expedition of yours. Come home, your brother Penrod Hanvaki. I think we just found the brother. I think we found the proof that the brother's dead, anyway. Be like, oh wait, we found a belt. Yeah, giant strength, boring. Generic stuff, tower shield, +2. We're going to drop that because it's heavy. We'll pick it up on the way out the door. Fury's Legacy, on the other hand. Just dropped it like an idiot. Ornery, what is this? Throwing axe. Strength based because it's a thrown weapon. So it's still dexterity to hit the target, but your strength will be added to the damage. Okay, so it's not weapon finessable. Don't think that this is a weapon finessing thing where you can get like slashing grace or piercing grace or whatever the hell it's called, fencing grace, and do extra damage with your dex. It doesn't work that way. It's a strength-based throwing item, but it's still dexterity to hit your mark. So strength and dex are both necessary. +1, and it's furious and ornery. So furious and ornery mean +5 competence bonus on all mobility checks. That's got to be the ornery part. Furious part is, that seems weird that that's the ornery part. Furious weapon serves as a focus for its wielder's anger. If raging or under the effect of rage spell, it's a +2 better weapon, so +1 turns into a +3. I can't say as I care. And of course a composite short bow +2, composite longbow +1. We got good stuff here, but the stuff we're going to sell, and I can drop that. Greater club, we don't need that thing. Yeah. Now, I did say I wanted to check to see if that meant we had solved the puzzle of the what happened to the brother. You will know if you press journal, or J for journal. You can go to the lost brother, see if it gave you any. Nope, didn't say anything. So we just added the letter. That might still be helpful, but it's probably less likely that his brother's still alive. Is the point, I think. Now you see we're trapped in here. And she managed to come all the way over here because I didn't want her to. So she needs to go back to her switch. Okay. I must have accidentally clicked all kind of thing. It said come over here, so she's trying to go over there. Matter of fact, that probably means Tristan is hugging the door like some kind of imbecile. Oop. I gotta remember to click on the right people. This is the part about having pause that doesn't, or what do you call it? Turn-based combat that doesn't bother me one bit. Okay, now, Tristan, go your happy ass back to your switch, if you would, sir. Remember, we're going to need 3 switches hit to open the door, the main door. It literally had 3 symbols on it, right? So that's how you know he's going to be necessary, she's going to be necessary, and then we're going to have to split up again one more time. And that's going to be really trippy because we don't have much left in the way of team. You know, who's going to be the person that stands behind? And that's that door right there. I'm guessing that's going to be important. So, pause it.
No one stands in my way.
Tristan. And then Juby.
Distance?
Your door opens somewhere deep in the dungeon. Now let's take a look at that. Still didn't open that. Alright, so I want to have probably this team come out, at least out of here, before that door closes on us again. Oop, damn it. Tristan,
Confide in me.
get your door. Nugget, where you at? Get your door.
I'm thinking.
There we go. And now here's the problem with this. First off, you need to stop moving. Tristan, you need to stop moving. Okay. Now, here's the problem with this.
I do what I must.
There's a switch in here that'll trigger all the doors. Here's several doors open nearby, so now I can get everybody inside. See that? Here they come. So now every door in the entire map, I believe, is open. So if there's a place we haven't been able to get to, which we will check, then we can get there now. There's Tristan, still waiting for what's-her-face. Potions, like that. There she is. Alright, now our whole team's back together. Surprise round started. Soul Eaters, oh my. That's not good. Now, Soul Eaters, I believe, are not technically undead. We'll have to check that out. And they're kicking my ass already, which is not cool. First, let's pause it. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can do this without messing anything up. So here's our Soul Eater. Yeah, it's an outsider. It's not undead. See that? So it's an outsider, kind of like saying it's a devil or demon. Demon, I think. But point is they're neutral evil. So if you're attacking things with chaotic weapons, it doesn't do any good. But if it's a evil hating weapon, extra damage. So solid thing. Notice that they have spell resistance 12. They have damage reduction except magic weapons. So that's nice. They're immune to poison, stun, critical hits. So that's not cool. Sleep, paralyzed, stun, and prone. So you can't knock them down. But they have other stuff that these doofuses like to do. So we got to be real careful with these guys. So first off, let's turn it back on. My weapon buff should still be on me, I'm guessing. Let's, well, nothing wrong with getting a little health off him, so let's do a little vampire touch on this bastard. Take that. Was able to actually kill one, so that's not bad, so they don't have like a ridiculous amount of health. And your turn. Juby. I am perfectly okay with you throwing bombs on these ones. Force bombs work beautifully against most enemies. One of the reasons why I usually jump on force bombs the first chance I can. Christian. They don't have any bones, but it still allows us to bone shaker them, it looks like. So we'll take a 16 damage. It's almost dead now. Liza. Over here, kid. I'm smacking in the face. Miri.
Bring it! Tear them apart!
Proto. Now this is where we can have some fun. She might not be able to hit it with her bow, with her crossbow, depending on her armor, but she has spells, and she has a really good damaging spell here, in my opinion. Not bad. Totally take all that damage. It doesn't look like they can be sneak attacked, so which is fine.
This will hurt.
Easy peasy. Now, we do want to make sure, because we did take damage on that mess, we want to make sure that we didn't do something stupid like take negative levels or have been poisoned. Doesn't look like anyone's been affected in any adverse way. So it looks like we're good to go. Save that. That's the one I do it again if I don't have to.
Follow if you dare.
We got a door.
I'm there.
And another door. And yet another door. I don't like this. Oh, there's a defaced sister.
What do we have here?
I've been waiting for you.
You have? Tiny woman wrapped in a cloak studies you through the holes in cloth that hides her face. Her eyes are green, are the green of young leaves.
These people trusted you, and you brought them like cattle to the slaughter. A whole squad. You'll pay for this!
Amiri, knock it off. I need her alive. Amiri spits on the floor beneath the sister's feet, grits her teeth, and steps back.
Thank you.
Who are you?
I have no name. I'm just a humble messenger of the powers that protect people from evil.
What powers do you mean? Speak plainly.
It is not yet time to answer that question. But trust me, the day will soon come in which all that is hidden shall be revealed.
What are you doing here?
There are times when you can't protect the living without visiting the dead. In the depths of blackest darkness lie the truths that will once more shine their healing light on the surface.
Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Strange and horrible things happen in these ancient lands. I know of what bothers you. Have no doubt. My sisters and the powers that sent us know exactly what to do. That is all I can tell you for now.
What does the word Vortikai mean?
It was the name of an ancient evil that once reigned in these lands. Worry not over it. For centuries now, it has been a little more than a word carved on old stones. Frightful, but powerless.
I don't believe you.
Powerless? Really? A whole town went missing.
The benevolent forces take care of everyone. Once I reunite with my sisters, you will learn the truth.
And this requires that we have a good alignment, which we're lawful good. On the entire group that accompanied you, one person survived. That corridor was strewn with the bodies of people you brought here to die. What is this exalted mission of yours that demands such sacrifice? What do you offer these people beyond suffering and death? The defaced sister flinches from your words as if you had hit her. With a sob, she hides her face in her hands and sits on the sarcophagus. Her shoulders shake as she cries.
I can't believe it. The truth in your words stunned her to the core. Please, tell us the truth.
You're right. You're right 1,000 times, even if you don't realize why. But I am loyal to my sisters, and to the powers that sent us here. I cannot betray them. I just cannot. Do you understand?
Sounds like she's being manipulated too.
Trust us. We do not lie. Not to you, and not to these barbarians. We never lie about anything. We wish you only good. And the power that sent us wishes you good too. Don't worry about my sisters. All they tell you is truth. And they're not going to kill you. I came here to retrieve this. There are 3 of them, and all 3 must fall into our hands, no matter what the cost. As my sister sent you, I can entrust you with this one. Take it to the camp. It is very important that you do give it to her, directly to her hands. Do you understand me?
The woman hands you a brass incense burner, and again she says there's 3 of these things. 3 sisters hunting for something. I think I now know what they're hunting for. These 3 incense burners must be important.
I have one more important thing to do. I'll return to the camp once I've finished. Tell my sisters not to worry, and not to look for me. Farewell. May the Green Mother protect you.
I wish there were another way.
Oh, goody. That just happened. Alright, guess we're glad they got our whole damn team here. At least they're slow and sluggish. They're like right on top of us in the back here. Eliza, I think the doggos will handle these 2. Well, 3, I guess, reasonably well. Let's get you up front here. We'll start firing off stuff like firebomb stuff. I'd rather start hurting them than them hurting us. Now, if you've been watching the playthrough, you'll notice that I have not only Tristan but Harem as clerics. Harem is a suck-ass cleric in that he will damage our undead teammate, as well as our other undead teammate that's back in our base called Jathal. And that's because he doesn't have a feat called Selective Channel. You need a charisma of 13 or higher to get that feat. His charisma was 10 at the start of the game. So he straight up sucks. Tristan gets Selective Channel for free. So again, if I want to damage undead, she'll be perfectly fine because she's part of the team. So this should work. The downside is we need them to cluster together for it to work, because if you hover over his ability, you'll see that he doesn't have a lot of AoE to it. And stupid shit like the wall being in the way is good enough to block it. So literally he can be just around the corner and still be in the circle and still not be affected by it. So know that that's a thing. Juby is what? You're gonna have you do, Jube. Let's have you 5-foot stutter step this way, so you're getting away from that dread zombie over there.
Will they ever learn?
So a little sneak attack loving on these doofuses. Dora. I'm more inclined to straight up just go and attack this fool. Shocking grasp allows me to channel it through my weapon. But swing and miss. And he was flat-footed, man. That's a bad roll for me, too. Alright. Tristan, why don't you his all bless spell? You could all use an extra bonus to our swing. And you're officially done with your turn. Whoa. See, that was a cleave move. You see how he hit like multiple wolves on that shit. Didn't kill them, but managed to hurt all of them in one swing. That's no bueno. We do have other things at our disposal, like Skeletors. So let's actually bust out some of those Skeletors. They'll handle the front while me and Dora and Amiri handle this back rank, dude.
Run them through!
This will be our skeleton shield, so to speak. That'll keep Eliza alive a little bit longer. Now she can rage, might as well do so. Get up on this fool and kill him. Makes damage, I'll take that. Would have been nice if you had critted for 3 times the damage, but whatevs. I ain't gonna complain. We got debuffed with a prayer spell though, you see that? That's the enemy's version of prayer. That's the -1 penalty that we're suffering now for attack rolls, damage rolls, saves, and skill checks while we're under the effect. It's only hit like 3 of us, if that, but still not cool. Eliza, you're still having fun with your fire bombs. Do your firebomb thing. Hide behind these skeletons, let the skeletons take the beating. He bit him on the butt. You see that? I think this is one of our last fights here, so we might as well blow our load, so to speak. Yeah, go Juby. Alright, we're going to come over here in case we need you for that cleric over here too. Dora?
You should have run!
Boom. There it is. Alright, Tristan. So we only got one over there, and it's a normal looking one. 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here. So let's see if we can't group these fools up enough to hit a few. Alright, I think I can probably step all the way in on this and get 3 of them. Nope. Still not good enough. But I'll fire it off, because why not? 13 and 26. Not bad. And again, as a reminder, even though Proto-Lich was out of the range of it, she would have been fine. Oh, we got another cleric going over here. Okay. Come on over here, kiddo. And remember, snowball cold spells don't work on these guys. And bone shaker, bone shatter does. So we can take out one of these fools. There we go. Skeletons are up there doing their thing. They may suck for damage. Every once in a while they'll get hit in, and that's all I really need them for. Right now, Miri, you're coming down here, hon. We need you to engage in this fool.
They go down!
Well, that was not very nice, sir. Not very nice indeed. Some thank God she attacked Miri and hit with a critical miss. Otherwise she would have hit her with a cleave move. Not that I don't think it would have killed her unless they critted, but anyway, point is it could have been bad. Alright, now I can't see if I can hit him with his bombs, so I can rotate the camera. See that? He's just shy of the red circle. But he can't hit these guys. Well, one of them. And the AoE will splash onto that guy, so we can probably finish these doofuses off with this. Let's work on getting the numbers down. Dora's turn. I want to pan the camera back to where it should be. You might as well come over here and help Amiri. Matter of fact, you have a spell that can beam this bastard for acid damage. That's a solid hit. We'll take it. Tristan. Are they in range yet? 5-foot stutter step. How about now, bro? Again, did damage to both of them, and Proto-Lich this time for sure was in the range, and she did not get hurt. Just wanted to show you that selective channel does work. Oh, tried a whole person on or Tristan. That was not cool. Okay, well screw you, ass. Let's do a spell that knocks him back. There we go. Push his ass back that way. Skeleton's gonna come over there and finish their thing, and Mary's gonna do her thing. And now she can come over here and help us. Oof. You're a mean thing. Now I can have her straight up attack this fool. Might as well. All the pets are done. Managed to finish him off, no less. Good on you. Jubilost, best you got is shooting, so go ahead and shoot.
Use of my talents.
Dora's turn. Tristan,
You
might as well
forced
shoot.
my hand.
Nice.
So tired.
Tried to paralyze me, you bastard.
Let's hear you cry.
Nice. Mary, can you charge this fool? Critical miss, kid. That was not the time to hit that. Eliza, show her how it's done. Jubilost, you know what to do.
Clever ploy.
Dora's turn. There we go. And now this area is, if I'm not mistaken, done, which means we want to check everything, make sure we haven't missed a treasure trove somewhere or something silly. But again, feel free to pick up the loot, check the rooms, all that jazz. We have something over here to dilly-dink around with, as well as the box. What I do, like I said, want to check these little side rooms. You never know when one of the Cyclopses was, there you go,
Found something.
hiding something silly, keeping shrooms from his buddies, as well as secret corridor passage stuff.
Child's play.
Take that.
In due
Nothing there.
Why?
Raven. Before you is the same raven as before. It sits adjusts itself, then ruffles its feathers a few times as it tries to settle on its perch. Finally, it cocks its head to the side and fixes you with a single eye.
Why spare the sister when you could rid yourself of her? Why let the weak survive?
She was no threat to my plans, and spilling blood needlessly often causes more trouble.
A wise answer it would be, if not croaked from the throat of a lesser race.
You called me a lesser race?
Off with you. There are countless like you. Many of the lesser races who breed, suffer, and die. Little more than snuff candles with no names to be remembered by.
So the fact that we remember we went out of our way not to tell them our name before, and the fact that they're giving you two choices of stupidity of, hey, my name is this, is proof that you made the right choice last time. Don't give them as your name. If it is so, why do you keep pounding the steps of this lesser race? The shrieking call raven spreads its wings and takes flight. Piss off, loser.
I'm there.
Yeah, go ahead and brag to the freaking talking crow about how you're a badass. Okay, so now here's the exit. I'm collecting all
Would be well.
so that we can stop. And I'm dropping something. First reason I'm doing this is so I can see where we've missed stuff. So you can see we missed loot there, there, and there. And you'd be like, well, how is that possible? You've picked up everything. No, I picked up everything we inspected. If we forgot to inspect it or didn't get around to it, like we forgot or couldn't see it in the corner, it's still there. That's how you do that, right? So first things first, we need to go back to those spots. But we are overweight now. So how do we handle that? So again, try to exit. Oh, come on now. I was going to actually get to that pop-up menu list where we can just straight up drop this stuff. So, drop that. They're going to make us literally go through all this crap. That's not cool. Not cool, man. We'll pick this stuff up later. Like I said, and it's one of those where we want this treasure. It's $100 a pop for many of these things. But they're straight up useless to us right now and putting us overweight. So if we leave them all in one pile, we'll figure it out later which ones are good and which ones are stuff we can probably leave behind to try to keep our weight down. As you can see, we're way overweight here, which means we'll have to shuttle back and forth at least a couple times to get the treasure out of this spot. Fortunately, I think that is okay here. What I mean by that is, I think, I'm keeping all the magic stuff, I think that literally allows us to come back here. Drop that full plate, don't need that tower shield right now. All these things, while magic, are awesome. Again, we'll take the ones that are magic ones later, because for 30 pounds, 337 bucks, hell yeah, I want that shit to sell. So we'll get, just from this dungeon alone, probably 100 grand. We're near it. From just magical stuff, if we were to sell everything that we picked up. So solid dungeon for us. You'll notice, of course, that I have not cut the video yet. I'm just going to keep going for a recording of 3 hours, and we'll cut it in 3 obvious places. So we're 2 hours into it right now, so we'll just keep on plowing along. It just seems faster that way, instead of me constantly stopping to tell you, hey, let me cut the video. So we'll just do it that way. And now again, we're back underweight. That doesn't mean we want to carry around all this garbage. These things are worth a decent penny. Don't kid yourself, but again, it is weight, and we got to go check out those other 2 areas. So let's actually do that. Good about that. Okay, so now bounce out of here. We missed one here. Actually, for sure, I need to come over here, check to make sure there's not something in these rooms. Remember, that's the exit because of the crack in the wall, but doesn't mean there's not stuff over here still. No joy there.
You can thank me now.
Oh, that's a battle axe +3 and a light shield +3. That was totally worth it. Knowledge world check. Let's do a quick save.
That was easy.
Remember death, for death always remembers you. Well, that's cheery. Alright, let's head to here. Remember, every door should be open now, so again, if we felt like we haven't gone somewhere, we should probably go back. I think that we've covered everything. I'll do a quick once-over with the map, just to prove that to ourselves. Yeah, here's something right here in the corner. Oh, hell yeah, I wanted all that. That was money, fool. Let's come all the way down to that spot.
In due time.
Oh, and that's a Fallen Warrior's buckle. Remember, that's part of those stories that we're trying to piece together. So that's 2 pieces at least we have of that story. Alright, so I said I was going to go over everything with the cursor. So what I mean by that is I'm not going to physically go there. We'll just go through the area like this and say, have we been here? And if we have, we'll trust that we've checked everything that there can be to be checked. We've gone through here, door, switch, remember? Clearly been through here, killed all these guys off. Been up here in our little treasure trove. Okay, I believe that. Here. We'll come down here in a moment. Let's go this way first because it's closer. Clearly we've been up here. Yeah, I remember hit this room. We hit all the bad guys in here. This is where we found his brother's letter. Still feel like we were supposed to have seen something here. Maybe we should go there. While they're moving there, though, I'll scan the other area. Yeah, and we know we've been up in here. These are our way out. I know we've been through there. This was the path that led to here. Remember, Tristan had the switch there. She had the switch there. So we've been all the way through that mess. Found the hidden room there. This was a dead-end corner that had a switch. Had been through there. So it looks like we've been everywhere. So the only thing, like I said, it feels like we've missed something here because we found the brother's letter, but we didn't find the brother. Maybe we can cheese this a little.
Our time has come.
Let's get some pets out.
I'm losing my temper.
In case there's a perception check, remember, if you see it, you miss it, your whole team misses it once. The next time you'll be able to check it will be after you walk through the area again, after you've leveled up. And again, only the people that leveled up get a chance to re-perceive something that they missed the first time. But you can summon pets, and pets have a perception. So it's entirely possible that one of these doggos or skeletons will actually see something that we didn't see. It's unlikely, but
Follow
it's
if
worth
you
checking.
dare.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything here. Damn shame. Like I said, it still feels like we're missing something. Now we can of course tell him about the letter, the brother back in our bar, right? He's in our tavern. But it's, like I said, without a body, it feels like we're making a mistake. You know, like, hey, I found your letter. I didn't find the body, but you know, there's skeletons there, and he probably got eaten. I mean, what am I going to tell the guy? So I still feel like we're missing something here, but we'll check it out. So now here's our treasure. Best way to do this is again like this. Okay, so now we are underweight. We're clearly going to go and sell stuff. That's a thing. You know, we can do that at the barbarian camp probably. As far as stuff here, I obviously want not that. So I obviously want the cloaks. The reason I say that is because the cloaks are worth good money. These are garbage. We can leave them behind. Same with the shields. These are bad as well. Leave them behind. These are worth money. 50 bucks to 30 pounds. That's not ideal. Notice though that there are magic ones here too. 337. So here's our magic ones. So again, all those, all heavy, was worth a decent chunk of change. Now the decent part here is all these bastards are 100. All these ones are going to be like masterwork stuff, and they're like 100 bucks a piece. So we probably want to grab every last one of the $100 items. Because the trade-in rate on those is going to be huge for us. Same with their composites. Their composites are always like 100 bucks a pop and are reasonably light. Great sword, great sword. These are just straight up garbage items. Again, they're worth more than they weigh, but only barely. But I'll take the masterwork stuff again. Take the tower shield and full plate. Now, we're clearly heavier than we want to be, right? We're clearly in the heavy zone, which means people are going to start whining and they're tired and blah, blah, blah. We have two ways around this. Either A, we need lighter than our load, which is definitely something we will do, or B, we could give them strength buffs. You know, like Jubilos has that mutagen. He can have the strength one on him. That's a +4 to his strength. But I don't know that that's going to take us down from here down to here. That's all I care about, is that we're under our weight category. And that will not last him for long either. So that's the thing as well. I can, of course, do like a bull strength for a couple of the teammates or some such too. That would be helpful. But again, if you've aligned everything here price-wise, like I always do, price in descending order, the most expensive stuff's on top. So 9 times out of 10, that's the stuff you want to keep. Here's an example of something that's 50 goddamn pounds though, but it's getting us a decent chunk of money for it. Whereas these things, again, 12 pounds a piece. To get that same chunk of money, I would need about 3 of these. Maybe 4, let's say. So that's 48 pounds to its 50. So they're comparable. See what I'm saying? But like this guy, he's light compared to the axes. These guys are definitely worth it. They're 4 pounds a piece, so that's awesome. How about our mace at 6 pounds? That's not bad. Same with the bows. So there's really nothing here that smacks of it's garbage. We only took the magic gear as far as this is concerned. These guys are worth bank compared to what they actually weigh, so I don't want to get rid of them. So really the first and obvious thing to me would be chuck that, and that gets us closer. Now of course if we take a knee outside, because we're going to get tired, that's going to be a thing, we will burn up some of our camping supplies. In fact, I can guarantee it. I can make sure we don't hunt and therefore burn up 6 of those supplies. That's 60 pounds less. Now where would that put us? That would put us at 61? Right around there. Still not enough to pull us under. So if that's 61, we need to lose about 30 more pounds. Well, remember those axes? They're heavy. Yes, I'd love to keep them all, but if you get rid of 3 of them, that's 36 pounds you just lost. And again, like I said, we will get tired. We'll take a knee. It's going to be a thing.
In due time.
We're trying to leave the least amount of high-end loot behind. Because if, God forbid, something happens there, they won't let us back in. Well, screw you, man. I just lost all kinds of hundreds of dollars. That sucks. So, it's what it is. So take the most expensive, leave the crap behind if you can. If you can come back for it, great. If not,
Hungry.
don't
When
trip.
we stop.
Ain't no big deal. Closest place to sell. And we had to be back by the 6th, we said, right? That's a day and change. But here's the Kelly camp, and I think we can go here. And we need to try to report to the sister, so let's do that. So already we're seeing people tired.
Would be welcome.
We can rest at the camp, though, so if we can push our luck, I'd rather we just push our luck. That's the guy that just did his check at 100%, remember? So we should be fine back at our base still.